Whoa. What happened? Where am I? The hydroplane. We were about to crash. Man, I can't believe I saved my skin this time. My poor body aches, but I don't think anything's broken. Just a few scratches. Ah! Otto! Where could he be? How weird. Otto is gone. I don't know. Maybe he was thrown from the plane when we crashed. Poor little devil. I feel awful for him. But he could have chosen some other time to fly the coop. I really get irked by people who make drastic decisions without consulting anyone else. I seem to have crashed in quite a lush area. Well, the first thing I should do is find Gina. I saw from the plane that she was falling over a lake. I hope she didn't have any trouble swimming ashore to safety. She's probably searching for me, too. I'll be needing our backpacks before I set off to see where we've landed. Oh man, they're not here either. Nothing. They vanished without a trace. What a bummer. They must have flown out when we crashed. Well, I'll just have to make do with what I have. It's a shard of glass from that broken window over there. I'm not too big on the idea of carrying a sharp piece of glass around. On the other hand, it may be useful. I'll have to be careful not to get cut. This one is filled with toy puppies, and I see the others are too. I'll take one. You never know. Huh. It weighs more than I was expecting. Obviously, there's some sort of mechanism to make it move. Yeah, it requires batteries. And there are some in it. Wow! It's one of those popular Capote puppies. I read it's the most popular urinating toy to come out in decades. Apparently, they're all the rage over in Europe. No way. You need a key to open it. Some newspapers, bottles, cans, and Otto's old Walkman with Muzak. Ah, and there's the clip Gina was wearing in her hair. It must have fallen out when we started to nosedive. I don't see anything worthwhile. Well, perhaps Gina's hair clip. Gina will be excited to get it back once we're back together. Anyway, I don't know much about planes, but this looks pretty banged up. Let's see. Maps and flight plans. And what's that down there? A magnifying glass. I'm taking that. I might need to use it. Just some old binoculars and a pint of scotch. Seems as if Otto liked to travel well prepared. These look truly ancient, and they're not really pocket-sized either. Geez, they aren't exactly pocket-sized. However, they may be my ticket out of this jungle. 12-year-old scotch. Otto sure knew how to take care of himself. Yeah, I know this is no time for a drink, but it may come in handy later. I'm amazed at how many fans Elvis still has, even though he died 30 years ago. That is, if he's dead, of course. I don't really swallow that story about him being on an island with Marilyn, Lennon, and Mulder's sister, though. I don't know what that's for, to tell you the truth. Wow! I got the front hatch of the plane open. It's just amazing how much I'm able to do without having a clue what I'm doing. It's hard to be sure, but I must have passed out hours ago. Amazing! It looks as if I'm in the middle of a jungle. I can't complain though. All these thick trees probably saved my life. That's the hatch I opened from the cabin. Let's check out what's inside. Darn! It closed back up again. A little sooner and it would have decapitated me. Let's see whether the lever holds a little longer without moving. Good plan. Let's see if it's the right size. Perfect. With the lever blocked in place, there's no more worry about that hatch slamming shut. Hey, something fell down over there. It belongs to Otto. Where in the world did it fall from? I think there's something up there, but I can't see it from here. All right, let's see if I can find something up there. It looks like a bag. I'm not positive, but it might be Otto's. That would explain where his pilot's license dropped from. Well, as long as Otto doesn't fall down onto me at some point. All right, now I won't have any trouble taking a look. A tank of water is always useful. It weighs quite a bit, but if I get thirsty, I'll be happy to have grabbed it. Plus, it'll help me stay in shape, in case I have to make a run at some point, especially if I drop it. This tool is also quite interesting. Might be a good weapon if I have to fight off any wild beasts. I don't see anything else that's useful for now. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I think it's a lemur. Now, isn't that something special? It's getting more sparse up ahead. There are fewer trees and it looks like the jungle is ending. The bad part is over here. Just what I was afraid of. Quicksand. I'll have to be extremely careful. I think that if I can get up onto that ledge, I'll finally find a way out of this jungle. Holy smokes! What a drop! It must be thousands of feet down. I think climbing the ledge is a bit too dangerous. If I slip off to the left, I'll end up in the quicksand. And if I slip off to the right, I'll break my neck. I'll just have to find another way up there. What have we got here? Why, it's Otto's goggles. How in the devil did they get here? I refuse to believe that. No, I can't believe Otto ended up at the bottom of that sludge. Oh, the humanity. I don't think I can reach them. I'll cut a branch to get to them. This one should do. Luckily, the lens wasn't too stained by that muck. What a huge boulder! That's not a bad idea. From the top of the rock, I could reach that fallen tree and use it as a bridge to avoid the quicksand. Here it goes. The rock's too slippery. I can't. Okay, let's take a peek in there again. Yeah, that can there may be just what I need. It's anti-slippage spray, and it looks like the can is almost full. I don't see anything else that's useful for now. Yeah, I get the idea. Let's hop to it. There we go. I made it as long as I could. That's a good idea, but it would work better if I cut the branch first to give it the ideal shape. Yep, I just need to change the shape a bit. Bingo! It's just the way I wanted it. Yeah, I think I did this on a field trip once. Done. I've made the perfect slingshot. Yeah, let's see how good my aim is. I wonder if I can knock the bag down. This rock should work. Presto. Yep, no doubt about it. It's Otto's bag. All right, I'll take a little peek. This key could come in handy. I think I know what lock it opens. The problem is that it's split in two. It must have broken when the bag fell from the treetop. That won't do any good. Hey, that's not a bad idea. If I guide it through the magnifying glass, the sun will be turned into a super strong beam of light. But in order to be of any use, I'd have to aim the magnifying glass at something. And I don't see how I'd do that right now. Good idea. That way I can use the magnifying glass wherever I need it. The hard part will be fitting the handle in. So let's cross our fingers. There we go. I made it as long as I could. Yeah, now that the handle is much longer, I can probably attach it to something. This looks like the perfect spot. Ta-da! The beam converges through the lens and turns into a high-powered light beam. Yeah, if the light beam produces enough heat, maybe I can weld the key together. Let's try it out. Yes! I deserve the Locksmith Merit Badge. And it seems to be pretty darn sturdy. Let's try it. I hope the welding holds. Darn it! The excess metal from when I welded it is keeping the key from going into the keyhole. Yes, that should help remove the excess metal. Let's be careful. You might bust the key again. Presto! It should work now. Come on, this has gotta go in the keyhole now. Yes! Finally! That took some effort, but now it's open. Some blankets, a first aid kit, and that there. It looks like, yeah, a pair of snowshoes. I'm not interested in blankets. I don't even think they have a winter around here. And at this rate, I don't think a first aid kit will do me much good. Something tells me these snowshoes will come in handy anyway. They remind me of a Neanderthals, but hey, Neanderthals knew their snow. Hey, there's that friendly little lemur. Good plan. Maybe that'll make it less slippery. Presto. I think that'll be enough. Okay, let's see if I can make it now. Darn that lemur from... Looks like we've got ourselves a mischievous little lemur. I'm not sure why, but every time I come back, that lemur is loitering in the same place. Don't see anything unusual. It's probably just chance that the lemur is always right there. This thing near its tail looks like a screw cap. There must be a tank inside that can be filled with liquid to make Capote more lifelike. All right, I suppose that's what the tank was designed for. Ready. Hey, that does sound like an interesting idea. Maybe that lemur will be distracted by playing with Capote and leave me alone. This is the perfect spot. I can hide behind the rock, and while the lemur is scampering amid the trees, it won't see me putting Capote in place. I don't want him to think Capote's a trap. Ready. I'll hide behind here. Man, that is one vicious little beast. It's not going to be easy to fool him. Sure, I'll take one more. Let's hope this one doesn't end up drowning in the mud like the last one. Yeah, that might be a clever idea. Filled to the brim. This dog needs to go out for a walk. ASAP. That conniving little lemur again. Hey, you filthy monkey! If I get my hands on you, you're gonna regret it. Let's see if that prehensile prankster can drink as much whiskey as water. Ready. I'll hide behind here. Looks like we can't hold our liquor, can we, my friend? Time to get what's coming to you, it seems. He's out like a light. Well, I'm not gonna hurt him. And they say you should keep your enemies as close as you can. And Capote's coming too, of course. Good little puppy, Capote. You've been very obedient. Time to climb. I don't have to worry about that lemur anymore. Finally, I made it up. I finally made it out of that jungle, so now I can... Oh, great. The jungle's ended, but not my problems. Look at that hanging bridge. It's scary just looking at that rickety thing. That is one deep gorge. It'll be impossible to climb down. If I fall, death will be pretty inevitable. The fun part will be the ascent with a full kit. Halo, wings, harp, and a white gown. Just what I was afraid of. The only way out is to cross that bridge. Rickety bridge. Cross at own risk. After reading that sign, I wouldn't cross it if I were on a reality TV show. Wow, I knew I'd find some use for them. If I put the snowshoes on, my weight would be distributed across several planks of wood. It sounds crazy, but I have to try it. And not only that, but I should get rid of all my extra weight too. I'm gonna hide all the stuff I don't really need. This has to go, and this too. I'm taking the lemur with me. If I leave him here, he might shake the bridge just for laughs, or something worse. Darn that lemur. He must have woken up, and the first thing he did was polish off the whiskey. Okay, that should be enough. I really do feel quite a bit lighter now. Well, here we go. It's been nice knowing you, world. Well, at least the worst part is over. Now I just have to keep on climbing. Wait. What is this doing on a lost island? What's going on here? What was it? Nothing more and nothing less than a military camp. Can you believe it?
It's not that weird, Brian. I bet they were just doing maneuvers.
You're wrong, Sushi. In the beginning, that's kinda what I thought too. The soldiers had most likely seen Gina falling, so I headed for the camp to see whether they would help me. But it didn't turn out to be as easy as just going down to the lake, meeting up with her and ending the day trip with a pina colada. Nope. The accident turned out to be nothing compared to what was in store for me. Things were about to get worse. Much worse.